I want to be talking to y'all today about be grateful. Now this video here is going to be a little bit different from my usual videos, and the reason that is because as soon as I came on set right here, I just got the news that my grandmother had passed away. Like literally like 20 minutes ago. Like I got the news that she passed away. So I still wanted to I was going to talk about, like a new topic today, but once that happened, like my whole brain was like discombobulated. And so I want to just talk to you today about my grandmama. And I want to talk about be grateful. And the reason I want to talk about be grateful is because that was what was on the front of her license tag. Be grateful. On front of her Lincoln Sound card. So, excuse me. When I was a kid, like I always wanted to be raised by like my mom and my dad, but they wasn't the ones who necessarily raised me. My grandparents were the ones who raised me, and my granddaddy, he was always out, at the barber shop and out at the real estate properties and stuff like that. So it was like my grandmama, like she was there, like raising me. Like my auntie was there also, but like really like my grandmama, like she the one who was out getting me those like schoolhouse rock, tapes and VHS cassette tapes back in the 80s and stuff that I used to watch and stuff like that, so that way she can make sure I learned and got my lesson and stuff like that. And now as a man, I greatly, greatly appreciate that because like that really showed me like how much like that she loved me. And she went above and beyond, and like you said, got me the schoolhouse rock stuff, and she done like so much for me. Like I can't even this one video, even if I left it on for like 2 days straight, it still wouldn't be enough time for me to talk about everything that she done for me. But I'm just so happy and so blessed that she lived to get like 87 years old. I'm just blessed to be able to be around her for 37 of those years. So I'm just so happy like that I got to see my grandmama before she passed. I'm so happy I got to talk to her before she passed. Even though she couldn't physically, talk to me at all, and it like killed me in my on my insides to know that, that mama couldn't physically talk to me. But the thing is, I knew that she was trying to talk to me. I knew she couldn't because she was bedridden. She's been bedridden for shit about 8 months now. She had Alzheimer's. What happened was she had like fell down some stairs, and after that it was kind of like down here from there. So and it just kills me that she's gone, but I'm like really, really happy that she, lived a good life. Like, she didn't want for nothing, anything that she wanted, my granddad always provided for her and the family. And it's just like, I don't know, like this is just like a celebration video. Like it's going to be really sad for me to make this video because this is one of the hardest videos thus point of my life that I've ever had to do, and especially under the circumstances. But I know that my grandmama, I know that she wouldn't want me to like let my, my people down and whatnot. She, would want me to keep going, and she would want me to keep talking about, customer service. She would want me to keep doing that, and she was like so proud of me when I converted from cutting hair to doing customer service because everybody in my family is like known for barbering, and when I did customer service, she was like so happy that like I was doing like what I always wanted to do, like be around people and help people and help them solve like really big problems and stuff like that. And so it was like amazing. Like she was like always behind me. She was always in my corner. It was like no matter what in life that I did wrong or whatnot, she never turned her back on me or nothing like that. Um, like as a kid, she always like made sure she would go to the PTA meetings and stuff like that. Like all the other boys and girls would be at the schoolhouse, and they would be there like with their parents, and like my grandparents would be here. like at the PTA meets with me, and people will be like, "Oh man, Tony, like, why your grandmama here? Why your mama not here? Like, my mama here." I'm like, I don't know, like, my grandmama here, my granddad is here. That's all I need. And so I'm just so happy, like, that the time that she took up with me, and like, she drove like 60 miles round trip to take me to school and stuff like that, because I wanted to live with my mama at a certain point in my life. I had, wanted to see my other side of my family. I kind of wanted to hang with them a little bit. So I decided to live over there with my mom. And then so my mom lived like 20 miles away from my grandmama. And then I normally would catch the bus from my mom's house to school. But then it was like my grandmama like took it upon herself. I didn't ask, my daddy didn't ask, my mama didn't ask. It was like my grandmama took it upon herself to drive all the way from her house way across town to pick me up, and then drive, XYZ amount of time out to the mountains where I used to go to school at. And she did that, like, taking me to school and from school. So, like, stuff like that, like, I'll never forget. And again, it's me being a man, almost 40 years old. I'll never, ever forget that. And that's, like, very, very special to me. Like, that means a whole lot to me, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the man who I am today. Like, she taught me a whole lot. Again, this one video, I couldn't hardly go deep enough, but she taught me a whole lot, and I just want to just say thanks to her, and thanks, Mama, for every single thing you done for me. I'll never forget you, so you'll never have to worry about that. I'm gonna always make sure, that I do what you said to do. I always be a good boy, don't hurt nobody, and, don't get involved in no crazy riffraff. That's all she wanted for me, like, my whole life, those three things right there, like, so I'm going to make sure that I always, abide by that. So that way, when I know she's looking down on me, I know that, she'll always be happy. So, but yeah, and now as far as for you, I just want you to think about and to be grateful for, because I got to kind of, move home, because I'm about to kind of break down right here. But as far as for you, what I would recommend for you, the business owner, I recommend for you to, always take time to spend time with your family. Like look at the little things. Like, don't be so consumed with your job or the house market or, this or this or that. Like, take time, like, slow down and like be with your family. Like, take a vacation with your family. Like, take your kids somewhere. Like, take yourself somewhere. If you don't have any family that's alive or whatnot, take yourself somewhere. Like, but, just do something. Like, get out, like, live and like explore life, and just do whatever you want to do. Like, but like, do it with your family. Again, like, if you don't have family, like friends, people who you network with or you associate with, just like, please, like, take time to love people. Like, like, be kind to people, do things for people, because you never know when it's your last day on earth, So you never know. You never know whenever that time is or whatnot. And today just so happened to be my grandmother's time or whatnot. And I'm happy that she, lived a good life. And I'm happy that she got a chance to, do the things she wanted to do. I'm very happy that I got, 37 years to be with my grandmama, and be right there with her, and, listen to her, singing and humming, and just listen to her, cooking fried green tomatoes and the meatloaf plates and fish sandwiches and all of that. So, like, I'm going to miss all of that. I'm going to miss all of that. God, I'm going to miss all of that. But again, I can't be too long on this video here, because again, it's really hard for me to hold it together, like I said, because I got my crew here, and I don't want to so it's but yeah, like I said, now just a quick heads up, guys. So just in case, maybe next week I may not be on next week, because I know I'm probably going to be at the funeral and stuff like that. So I'm probably not going to be in the correct mindset. Definitely, like, not next week once we lay my grandmama to rest. Definitely not gonna be in the correct mindset then to really be on for you right then. So so just please bear with me or whatnot. But I will be back as soon as possible. But again, I just wanted to make this quick video right here to let you kind of like know what's going on, so that way, again, if you didn't see me on like next week, you didn't think, oh, Tony ghosted me, whatnot. So it ain't none of that. So I just wanted to let you know, what happened in my family, because you are my family now. So I just wanted to just keep you in the loop. And that about wraps it up for today's video. Until next time, I'll see you later.